Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is Hotpot. The ingredients you need are pork chunks, 4 potatoes, 2 carrots, 2 onions and gravy granules. The first step I'm going to do is to prep all my ingredients. I'm going to start off with the potatoes. First step is to peel your potato using your peeler. You peel all the way around. You peel a few turns and you turn it. And you be careful with your fingers on the sharp blade. So you want to get all the skin off. So I'm just going to feel all the way around and get that skin. Always move it and turn it the other way so you can get the other side of the skin. This is what they should look like when you have peeled all your potatoes. So once you have peeled them, you get your knife and you want to finely slice them, but not too thin or thick. So you're going to make like dauphinoise on the top of your hot pot. You slice all the way through. Be careful with your sharp knife, you don't cut your fingers. Once you have cut them all into thin pieces like that, you place them in some cold water so they don't lose so they don't go brown, because they will let a lot of starch out, and you do the rest of your potatoes. Next step is to prep your carrots. You first chop off your ends. Once you have chopped off your ends, you want to get your peeler and peel all your skin off your carrot. You want to peel up and down, then move it around, but always be careful on the sharp blade, you don't cut your fingers. So you do a few turns. And keep moving it around. Then you turn it the other way so you can peel the other side, and then you just peel it a few, and then always keep turning it so you get all the peel off your carrot. So you just keep peeling all the way around till you feel no skin on the carrot. This is what these should look like when you have peeled your carrots. So what you do is you put one to one side, you chop the carrot down the middle, then you chop it in half again, and you want to finally dice it into little cubes like that. I'll show you again how I did that. You first chop it down in half like that, but always be careful you don't cut yourself with your sharp knife, because your fingers are always out the way. So you place your knife on the top and you just want to finally dice it into little cubes. Once you have all got nice little pieces of carrot like that, you place it in a bowl and you do the rest of your carrot. Next step is to prep your onions. You first take off your chop your ends off using your sharp knife. I like to flatten it so it's more easy to chop. Then I chop my other ends off. And I peeled 2 layers of the skin. I will show you how I did that. So I chop that end off and I peel 2 layers . Once you have peeled and chopped your ends off the onion, you first slice them, turn them around, and you want to finally dice your onions with your sharp knife. Always be careful with your sharp knife so you don't cut yourself. I'll show you again how I did that. I went down, turn it around, and you want to finally dice it. Just like that. Once you have done your onion like that, and you have nice little pieces, you place it in your bowl. And you do your rest of your other onion. Next step, after when you have boiled your water, you place some in a measuring jug, and you want to add 2 spoonfuls of gravy granules to your hot water. And then you want to give it a good stir with your fork so it all evaporates into the water and it doesn't stick to the bottom, and you want to get all the way around your measuring jug. Do this for a few minutes so it all has evaporated into the water. Next step is to switch on your hob and you want to set it to high. Once you have set it to high, you place your pan on the ring, and you want that to heat up before you start frying your ingredients. So while that is heating up, I'm going to preheat my oven. Using my bumpons to tell me which one is the oven. And you want to set that to 180 degrees. I've set that to 180 degrees. First step to do is to fry your pork pieces. You open your packet and you place it all in the pan. And you want to give it a good fry. Move it about with your wooden spoon so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And just break it up any little bits that are stuck together. I'm doing a pork hot pot, but you can use steak. You could do a steak hot pot or lamb, or if you are a vegetarian, you could just make a vegetarian hot pot and also buy some corn mince. I just fancy making a pork hot pot today, but it's up to your choice how you would like to make it. So what you do is you want to fry it for 5 minutes so they get nice and brown, and they will cook all nicely before you add in your onions. Next step is to add your onions to your pan. You want to give them a good stir with your pork so they give out flavour, and you will know when they are getting nice and soft and brown, because you'll be able to smell them. And they will also give flavour to the pan with the meat. So you want to get all the way round. So you want to get all the way around your pan, give them a good toss in. For a few minutes, so they go nice and soft and brown, and you'll be able to smell them cooking nicely. Next step is to add in your gravy. You want to give that a little bit of a stir and get any of the little bits off the sides, and you just want to give that a good stir. It will add flavour into the meat and also your onions. So you just add this in and you give it a stir for a minute or two before you lay it all up in your dish. So after when you have done your meat, onion and gravy, you place your carrots in your dish. And you want to spread them out. Don't worry about your carrots not being cooked at the moment. When you place it in the oven, the steam will make them nice and soft. So you lay out your carrots in a nice layer, so everyone gets a nice nice bit of carrot. Next step is to pour in your mixture over your carrots. You want to lay it on nice and evenly. And before you place it in the oven, you place your potatoes on top of your mixture. You lay them next to each other. Bit of it on a slant. And you do the rest of it all the way round. And finally, you want to place it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes so your potatoes are nice and soft and brown on the top. You place it in the middle on the top of your oven. I'm closing my door. Keep an eye on it for 25 to 30 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed that. And don't forget to press the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.